had to take down all of this luggage. He was trying to scam us. I felt like I was just wasting away. We finally both got jobs. I feel refreshed. Hello everyone, it's Haley. I'm in New Zealand. We actually got here about a month ago. We're in like a hotel apartment situation. This is the first like intentional vlog I've made. And I want to do a series where I go without social media and do other things because I've been feeling it's really been affecting my mind. I am filming. I was gonna make some tea and figure out how to use this, what is it called? Kettle? Do you want your coffee or do you want to go to a coffee shop?
This coffee.
How is it gonna be creamy and frothy if we don't have a milk frother?
Is that what you're trying to make it?
If you want me to.
Sure.
Since I'm already doing the water. The water pressure here is crazy. I'm not looking up any instructions, are just very unlike me. Do I just set it on there? I thought this would be one where you put it on the stove, but apparently not. Oh. I guess that means it's on. Let me show you one thing that's different about New Zealand and Australia versus America. I don't know if it's like this in any other places, but let me know if it is. These little switches. So even above things you just have to plug in, there's a switch. It's to help save energy. They're very environmentally conscious. Like even right here, there's a sign that says like limit your use of water, electricity, air conditioning. The light turned off and it's quiet, so I'm assuming it's done. Now that I'm done, I turn off this little switch. Now let me find some mugs. They also have like little cups of milk, which is interesting. I've never seen that. Usually it's like creamer maybe. It kind of is frothy. That's crazy. Cereal with pink milk.
Strawberry milk.
Strawberry milk. It's pink milk to me. It's Charlie and Lola growing up, and it's a cartoon. They would always have pink milk. Hello. Oh. And we are walking, and there is a swamp. I won't get too close. I'm just trying to see you. Oh, they're pretty colors. They got blue. That one's blue and that one's green. So pretty. Pretty little duckies. My goal in life is to pick up a pigeon. Pretty flowers here. That's a nice color. Pretty. These are the best ones so far. Oh, pretty flowers. I don't know what I'm doing. A nice cream truck in the distance. Alright, we are back from walking around the park and getting groceries and stuff. And now I'm just relaxing. Yesterday, we changed accommodations. So we were at a hostel and now we're at an apartment hotel situation thing. And it was a wild time. First of all, we had a ton of luggage. I might insert the clips here. I just finished checking out and I don't know if you can tell, but I have like, I'm sweating so much because I had to take down all of this luggage by myself because Hayden's at work. Come here, like 4 trips. There's this app, I don't remember what it's called, but I'll put it on the screen if I can find it. It's like Uber, and our first driver that was supposed to come and pick us up spent like 20 minutes and still hadn't made it, and they were supposed to be just a few minutes away. So we canceled that trip and then booked another trip. And the guy came and was like, "That's too much, brother." We made it work. We were headed to our destination, which was like 5 minutes away, and the driver was saying that our trip was canceled and that we needed to redo it. But on Hayden's end, it was saying that it was complete. And the guy was like, "No, no, no, it's not complete. It's canceled." And we showed him our phone. He's like, "Yeah, but it's not complete on my end." And he even took us like the wrong direction. He passed where we were supposed to be, and we were like, where are you taking us?" And he didn't answer. And he was like, "How are you gonna pay me?" And we were like, "We'll figure it out." "Where are you taking us?" And he was like, "Oh, just over here, right?" And we're like, "No, it's back there. You passed it." And so we got there, and he was like, "How are you gonna pay me? You need to redo it. Maybe try the tip option." And we were like, "No, it's complete." So we got out of the car, got all our stuff out, and we showed him again the phone. We had already showed him like 2 other times. And then I said, "Can you show me your phone where it's saying that it's canceled?" And of course, he could not show us where it said canceled anywhere. But he's like, "Just use the tip option." There's not that option anywhere. And so we just sent an email to like kind of like reported a problem that the guy was saying that he didn't get his money. And so we showed him, and he was like, "No, you need to go over here." And eventually he was just like, "Okay, you're wasting my time," and left. So we're pretty sure he was trying to scam us into paying extra. But turned out fine. He left. Probably won't use that service again. And then turned out there's this big steep set of stairs we have to go down with our, like, we each have 2 suitcases and a tote bag. So Hayden goes down the stairs, and I'm sitting there like, I don't think I could do this. And I took one step, and my giant suitcase rolled all the way down the stairs and almost knocked Hayden over. He was like, "I told you to let me carry that." And I was stubborn and thought I could do it myself and could not. But we eventually made it in, and my suitcase does have some trauma. The seam is coming undone, and there's some like scuff marks and stuff, but I think it's fine. But yeah, now we're here, and I like this place so much better. It has a bathroom and a kitchen inside the room. I guess that's called an ensuite. And instead of at the hostel where we just had a room with a bed in it, I had a bed and a desk and 2 closets. It was very small, like no walking space at all, which was fine. Like it served the purpose we needed. And then we had to go into the hall for the kitchen, the laundry, and the bathrooms and showers. I think we still have to go to a separate like laundry room here, which is fine. But I'm just so grateful. Like I can have a different space for different things, like sleeping, working, relaxing. They can all be different spaces instead of me just laying in bed all day, which I think will really help me mentally. And I'm very excited because we live just a walk away from a few parks. And yeah, we also live close to a cemetery, which is kind of creepy, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, that's the update for our living situation. Oh, we've been in, I don't remember exactly what I told you this morning, but we've been in Auckland for a little over a month, and just last week we finally both got jobs. They're not like very consistent jobs. It's more like we each registered with a recruitment center that finds jobs for us. It can be anywhere from a day to like a couple weeks to a couple of months. And right now we've been having jobs that are, I've had a job that lasted a day, and he's had a job that's lasted 3 days, and then he has another job tomorrow. I was a little anxious about that because I don't know if we're gonna have a job next week or if we'll have enough, but God has just really been building my faith and reminding me to trust him. And the other day I did sign with a modeling and talent agency, and I had my first job last week, and I was talking to this lady about our job situation, and she was asking if it's enough. And I said I wouldn't call it enough. But then I felt convicted about it. And God was saying, you have what you need right now. You have food. You have shelter right now. You don't know what's going to happen next week, but you have what you need right now. And then the next day, I read 1 Timothy, was it 6? It says,
"But if we have food and clothing, we will be content with that."
and I was like, that's just the Lord speaking to me again. Like literally what he had spoken to me during that conversation. Exciting things are happening. I can feel it. I can feel that God is gonna do some awesome things. And I'm choosing to trust him instead of being fearful, because being fearful and hopeless and purposeless just is it does not leave you good mentally. And also in that chapter it talks about how the love of money is the root of all types of evil, and usually people take that verse out of context or quote it incorrectly and say money is the root of all kinds of evil. It's not the money of itself, it's the love of money, and you're putting your trust in money instead of God. And when you trust in money and you are not content and you just want more and more, then that causes self-destruction. And I could definitely feel that happening, because I felt like I was just wasting away, spending like 6 to 9 hours on my phone a day. That is crazy. And it was doing nothing good mentally. It was draining me, and it was making me feel discontent. And God just kept nudging and saying, hey, get outside, be creative, like set up a routine, a schedule, some kind of discipline. And I kept pushing it away, and finally I decided to trust him. And so that's what this month, I guess, is the start of that, of having discipline. And I've decided to not be on my phone as much. I deleted all my social media apps. I don't know how long that's going to be. I might still get on them on my computer, or at least just YouTube for now. For today, that's all I'm doing is YouTube, just to relax. And I haven't spent more than, not including filming, I haven't spent more than 30 minutes on my phone today, and it is almost 6 o'clock, and I feel refreshed. Even though we did so much today, my body is tired, but my mind is refreshed and energized. So I encourage you to just take a break from your phone and do something creative, or spend time in nature. I can make a whole video on ideas for what to do when you're bored, or what to do that it doesn't include your phone. Some things that right now that I have been looking forward to are going to parks, which I did today, writing, reading, drawing, things like that. And then all those things I can do outdoors, and even just sitting on my balcony or going to the park. I think those things will help a lot. So I'm gonna go make that lasagna now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and make sure to stay tuned. I don't know what the future will hold, but I'm hoping to take you along on my journey as an American in New Zealand.